What up, Body Bags? BDG Reviews here. We're back with another theme week. Our theme this week is what we're calling Shot Glass Horror. The basic premise of this is a movie that is a standalone film. It's like a one and done. It's not a remake of something. It's not a sequel to something. There has been no remakes of it. There have been no sequels to it. It's just its own thing. So what I'm covering is something interesting. This is Mimesis, Night of the Living Dead. Basic plot of this movie is you got these two guys, they're at a horror convention. And, there's a bunch of other people there, and this girl comes up to them and gives them, like, a card and says, this is, like, for, like, a party. So they go to this party, they're having fun or whatever. Next thing you know, they wake up, and, they're essentially in Night of the Living Dead. The one guy is dressed up like Johnny, one guy is, they're dressed up as all the characters from Night of the Living Dead, and they're in the same situation. So the black guy is in a truck, his friend and like this girl are in the cemetery as the couple from the cemetery. Then you start getting zombie attacks, and people start getting killed. However, it quickly becomes evident there is something more going on here, because obviously, your first thought when you watch this movie, you're like, they've been transported to the world of Night of the Living Dead. Not really. This goes full well into the name of the movie, Mimesis, which essentially is life imitating art. So what you have a group of essentially psychopaths who've decided they're going to live Night of the Living Dead. They have like metal teeth. They put in like so they can literally tear people apart with their teeth. They're trying to make the movie a real thing. I'll leave it at that for the plot. What this movie has also, which is pretty good, is I'll say it's an extended cameo, because it has Sid Haig in it. And the character he plays has like a bit part at the beginning and a bit part at the end, but he is kind of like the device which explains what's going on. Oh, excuse me, damn, sorry. So it's a bit part, but it's an important part. This movie did a lot right, honestly. It's how can I put this? This is an idea that hasn't been run with much. I mean, you have your obvious, like Scream type thing, where someone's like kind of like living a horror movie, but that's just like just a slasher, right? It's very different when what they're trying to recreate is a zombie film. That kind of makes it unique. The acting all around. Sorry, I'm damn tired. The acting all around, pretty solid all the way around. The effects, for the most part, pretty good. There is some, mid-2000s CG in there, which is a little iffy. But from what I could tell, mainly practical effects, and I'm cool with that. All in all, an interesting story, and one that, this could have led to like an entire franchise, where essentially you had people, this one was Night of the Living Dead, the next one might have been, I don't know, like Nightmare on Elm Street, or Friday the 13th, or like, they could have run with anything like that, and it could have made a really cool series. They didn't do anything with it, which is a bit of a shame, but, sometimes a good thing is best just left alone. And this is a good thing. For a rating, I give this 9 out of 10. Really solid movie. I think this Blu-ray is still available on Amazon and everything. It's through Anchor Bay. You know, I think when did it come out? 2012. You know, I think it's still available. It's definitely worth it. It's a fun flick, and you can definitely do worse than Mimesis. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Really solid film, and I definitely recommend it. If you're, let's put it this way: if you're a fan of stuff like, how can I say this? I'll say it this way, even though this isn't technically the case. If you're a fan of, like, say, April Fool's Day, you'll like this. Even though April Fool's Day kind of wusses out at the end, where this one doesn't. Take that for what you will. But yeah, good film. Definitely recommend it. Mimesis, Night of the Living Dead, good stuff. That's it for me. See you next time.